I don't usually do this very often, but I wanted to do this today because it's an important day for me. It's an important day for a lot of Canadians. Today is Bell's Let's Talk Day. I'm talking to you today from our Magic 106 control room here in Guelph. I want to say hi to all my Facebook friends, many of them that I miss a lot, and just wanted to say, hey, I hope you guys are all doing well. But I wanted to talk to you today about Bell Let's Talk Day because it's an important day. And you may be wondering, if you're the 80% of Canadians that don't live with some sort of mental illness, you probably don't get what all the fuss is about, and that's cool. I understand that. But I want to talk to you about the 20% of Canadians that do live with some form of mental illness. And it's a battle that those 20% of Canadians, it doesn't matter whether you work in a big office, whether you work in a small office, or whether you have a lot of friends or a few friends. Chances are, if 1 in 5 of us Canadians are living with some form of mental illness, I'll guarantee you that you know somebody who is struggling and fighting a battle, waging a war inside that you don't see. It's a scourge. It doesn't show up. There are no physical indications for the most part that somebody that you love, somebody that you care about, somebody that you work with, somebody that sits in the cubicle next to you is struggling with some form of mental illness. And yeah, you know what? We all have ups and downs. Everybody has good days and bad days, and that's not really what this is about. This is about people that are on a roller coaster. That one day they're here and they've got the world by the string and everything is just coming up roses for them. And then the next day they're down here. And down here at this low is a low that, unless you've lived it, you have a hard time understanding. So today's an important day to start that dialogue because nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. You know, the fact that they struggle with depression. Bell Let's Talk Day has been around since 2010. And ironically, that was when I was diagnosed with my depression. And coming to terms with that, what that looked like in my life, because it was hard. I'm somebody that is in the public eye. I'm somebody that talks on a microphone. I'm somebody that has this platform, and everybody thinks, no, that can't be you. No, that can't be you. You got it all together. I don't. And a lot of people don't. And so hats off to the Michael Landsbergs, hats off to the Seamus O'Regans, hats off to the Howie Mandels, hats off to the Clara Hughes. These people that look like they must have it all. She's a multi-gold medal winning Olympian, and yet she struggles mightily, Clara Hughes. And so this is an opportunity for the curtain to be pulled back a little bit on mental illness. So use that hashtag today, and don't just throw it in there. Just think about it. When you use that hashtag, Bell Let's Talk Today, on your texts, your Instagram messages, your tweets, when you use that, think about the person next to you at work. Think about somebody in your church, somebody in your family that might be struggling with mental illness, and have that dialogue. And when you see somebody that it just doesn't seem like something's quite right with them that day, say, hey, I just want to let you know I'm here for you. Because when somebody's struggling with mental illness, whether it's bipolar, whether it's mood disorders, whether it's depression or anxiety or whatever it might be, they feel like they're the only ones on the planet and that nobody could possibly understand what they're going through. And sometimes they're afraid to talk. They're afraid to reach out because they don't want people to think they're crazy. So if you see somebody, if you know somebody in your life that is in that situation, that is in that boat, reach out to them and say, I just want you to know, I may not understand exactly what you're going through. I may not understand exactly what you're feeling, but I want you to know that I'm here for you. And I want you to know that I care about you. And I want you to know that I love you. So use that hashtag today, Bell Let's Talk. Share that video from the Bell Let's Talk Facebook page. Share it around as much as you can. You can help even if you're not a Bell customer, because every time you share that video, every time you view the video, last I checked, it was up over 1.5 million views. That's 5 cents every single time you view the video. So share it with your friends. Share it on your socials and use that hashtag today. And let's make sure that the talk and the dialogue that gets started on a day like today doesn't just last one day a year. Let's talk. Thanks for watching.